running special good ammo this time. Lake City.
City, yeah.
And I got a left-handed deflector, but a brass catcher in it.
No gasoline. Mary just took the torch and tried to light a spill on the ground. Right? It doesn't go up spontaneously. It doesn't go up like gasoline does. Ah, nitrogen. It's an inert gas. We're pressurizing this with nitrogen. If you had a leak, you're not going to be involved with compressed air and gasoline vapor. You're going to have just pure nitrogen.
May very well just be right there.
All right, folks, getting ready to fire the 57 back up again. Eyes and ears. Don't let this thing catch you by surprise.
Will, run, run! Now you know what it feels like to get Jeff's
Win.
Are we ready on the right? Center line ready? Commence fire.
Sure, you get the PAT.
The guy that owns it never found them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Nobody's ever found them. He said, just going so far.
Right back in.
Part of the
You like that one? Barrel extension.
Nothing to it.
Here we go, Jeff.
I'm proud to be part of the Sir Hiram Maxim Society. And what the Maxim Society is all about is perpetuating the memories of the people who designed the guns and the equipment that we use today. Really, I look at it as more as a historical society and a bunch of archaeologists. Because when we get a hold of an old Maxim and we end up shooting them, we experience the same things that these old folks did when they were first done. Now later on somebody could do something on Maxim himself, but just to give you a quick rundown, Sir Hiram Stephen Maxim was the fellow who invented the Maxim machine gun. Now his son, Hiram P. Maxim, was the fellow who invented suppressor. Now, you gotta go back with me a little bit in time. You know, forget about all the stuff that we have today, PCs, VCRs, and everything else. Go back to the time of the 1800s. And at these times, the biggest guys were inventors. This is when all this stuff was invented. So Hiram P. Maxim invented what we know as a suppressor. Now let's get a couple of terminology straight. First of all, there is no such thing as a silencer. No device can truly silence a weapon. It'll suppress the noise. Now there are three things involved. You got the explosion, you got the mechanical action of the device, and you also have the muzzle crack. Most suppressors can only cut those down. One of the things you have to do is to use subsonic ammunition. Let me show you some of the early types of suppressors to give you an idea of what we're talking about.
We don't need it all the way on anyway.
This is what's called a can. This is what everybody in the business calls a can. This is a suppressor. This is what's called a battle suppressor. It's very rugged. The idea is to slow the gases down to make them quiet. Now, I use a rather vulgar analogy, but I think it helps explain it best. Saturday night in my family traditionally was beans and frankfurt. Sunday morning we had to go to church. And let me tell you, Sunday morning those beans started working. And you're in the middle of church, you can't go kaboom. Okay? So you kind of sit there on the bench and start slowly let the gases out. Well, Hiram P. Maxim discovered the same thing. He's sitting in the bathtub.
We're just trying to get some of the spectators that have never seen this.
And he happened to notice when we let the water out of the bathtub, there was a whirlpool. And in the center of that whirlpool was a hole. And he thought to himself, if I could invent a device to put the bullet through that hole, then it would be quiet. And that's basically what Maxim did. All this device does, the bullet goes through, the gases kind of whirl round and round and come out here. Let me show you something.
If you go down and see the line staff over on the left-hand side, they're going to make an area for all the non-shooters that come in and take a look at what's going on. You're a little bit closer to the suppressor demonstration. If you've got eyes and ears, they're going to have a central area that you can jump into right now if you want to get a little bit closer.
Also, folks, I'm not going to fire anything without a suppressor. So you keep your ears off. This stuff will be relatively quiet. So you kind of hear me talk. Can most of you hear me out there? Or would you rather me use the PA system? You want a PA system? Okay, give me a...
How about a bullhorn? I got one.
Yeah.
Kind of crude, but...
Oh boy, now I can holler at everybody. Okay, I'm going to start off with some of the earlier suppressors and go through some of them for you, and I will demonstrate them for you. Like I say, you do not need any hearing protection, but I do ask you to wear eye protection. There's always a chance something will come back at you. Whenever you shoot a suppressed weapon, always wear eyeglasses, because if you don't, pieces of powder, pieces of jacket can go back in your eyes. You guys about all set, or?
Right out right now, Jim.
Okay. This is one of the earliest types of suppressor devices. This is a Mitchwer bell back in the 50s. did something called psionics. And what it is a two-stage suppressor. Now it used something called an end wipe. And what that did was to keep the gases inside. The trouble is it would break down. Okay? I'm waiting for a few minutes of these guys to get out before I start shooting. Let me also explain something else to you folks. Contrary to what you hear and you may read in some of these manuals, do not try making your homemade suppressor. BHEF has determined that if you can lower the sound by at least 2 decibels, you're going to go to jail. Now everybody knows that the Irish used to put potatoes on the end of 22s. Let me show you one of the most effective suppressors there is. Big bud? Works great. But the minute you do that, you created an illegal weapon. You're in deep trouble. So stay away from this stuff. These things have to be registered, and a $200 transfer tax has to be paid on them. Now, if they're out of here yet. I can't start shooting until these guys are out, so I'm going to have to kind of bull.
We're out.
You're out of it? Well, not quite. Also, you'll love my targets.
Yeah.
They asked if they give you a few targets. Now I can tell potty jokes. I've already done that once already today, but it does make a good target. Okay, an early Mac 10. Very crude, but very effective. And I'll tell you where they first tested them was in the pool at Quantico, Virginia, because these things work great underwater. A lot of people don't realize you can't take somebody out at a long distance, but about from me to that gentleman here, these are effective underwater. Okay, are we clear to fire, gentlemen? Are we clear to fire?
Yep. Go ahead.
Can you see them?
Perfect.
Okay, watch the crappers disappear.
Okay, one of the, yes, cut the crap and get on with the suppressor. Okay. What's nice about this is the 45 is already subsonic. So we do not have to contend with a ballistic crack. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, let me tell you what I'm talking about, subsonic and supersonic. By the way, I get paid to demonstrate these things, so I better not mention the name, but they work great. Now, this is supersonic ammunition. So what you're going to get is a ballistics crack. The best way to describe that is when I was younger, we used to get a lot of problem with jet planes. When they would come over, you'd hear that jet, what do they call it? Cracking the sound barrier. Okay, then you know what I'm talking about.
You don't have glasses.
No, that's 9mm. Because 45 is already subsonic.
You guys have glasses? No glasses, you have to be behind the one thing.
Okay, now this ammunition is subsonic. What that means is they keep the speed of the bullet below 1080 feet per second, so you do not have a ballistics crack.
Good you covered them. It could never happen.
Now notice what you're hearing this time that you didn't hear before. The ballistics crack was covering that noise.
You got live rounds behind your right foot.
Yep.
Go for it.
This is an interesting piece. This is an H&K MP5 SD, which is a suppressed version of the H&K MP5. The interesting thing about this, it doesn't matter whether you use supersonic or subsonic. There's about a 6-inch barrel in here that has holes drilled in them. Those holes bleed the pressure down, so the bullet is leaving subsonic. Trouble is, a lot of these will not work with every type of ammunition, but they're a great subgun. That's one thing you do get every once in a while is a stoppage with them. Now, my personal favorite
Glasses. Glasses. You have to have the glasses
is a
on.
World War II weapon. You want to see a great movie using submachine guns and suppressors. Attack Force Z is the name of the movie. And they're somewhere in New Zealand or Australia, and they're using these things. Now, the nice thing about a 45 is it's got the punch to do it. This particular gun and suppressors had about 100,000 rounds to it, so it's a little noisy, I'm sorry, but it is extremely accurate. Now, if you want to get a little bit fancier, Dan Shea has supplied these to us. This is what they call a camp carbine, and I don't know who makes the suppressor. It's a Marlin camp carbine, but I'm not sure who makes the suppressor. But it's a neat little unit.
That's quiet.
Isn't that quiet?
Is that 9 or 44?
No, that's 45.
45.
Well, you know, I always figure suppressors, in this country, there's a big deal about it because they make them a gangster weapon. In Europe, they don't think about that thing. It's really kind of like a gentleman's weapon. When you want to go out and plink in some cans or some cats, you know, it's quiet. I just lost and alienated all cat lovers. Okay, now, 22. Dan has supplied me with a whole bunch of 22s. And these are neat. This is the famous AWC Amphibian. And this is the kind of gun, if you wanted to shoot out in your backyard, you could have some fun with it.
Nobody can identify the sound. Can't identify. Damn.
This particular one is an old LSS favorite. This was used by OSS, which was oh so social by some people, Office of Strategic Services. And the great story about this was, one day Wild Bill Donovan, the general, goes into President Roosevelt's office. He sets down a sandbag over in the corner and then proceeds, now Roosevelt's talking to somebody, he proceeds to pop about 10 rounds into the sandbag. And Roosevelt took one look at it and says, "You're the only low-down Republican I never let in my place."
Well. Not that I've heard of. Jam.
Great, it's just like shooting a captain. Okay, I've got one of my favorites. This I think is a real popular one. I've always liked those James Bond movies. I'm sorry, we grew up with them, didn't we? And we all like seeing they used to carry a little tiny Walther, but this is a TPH, but this is a little suppressor. And there's been various stories about what you should use inside them. There's a new system, usually by AWC, called a wet environment suppressor. They say, why do you have to just simply leave it with a bunch of baffles? In reality, what you do is put something in it. Well, they first started out with this horrible goop. I mean, this stuff was synthetic grease that smelled. It smelled like somebody's armpit. It's the only way I could describe it. Well, I made a discovery as I went along that armpits are not something you want to smell very often. So I used a different substance. But what I used is just simple shaving cream. Now, when you shot the other one, you get this horrible smell. This one here,
You have to get a tax stamp for the shaving cream.
no, they give you a discount on that one. No, not instead of baffles.
And you don't have to clean your firearm when you're done either.
Actually, the shaving cream helps the baffles.
Jim, direct shower.
Yes, thank you. You can see it gets louder every time you shoot it and less effective. But you know something? The air smells beautiful. Okay, I've been talking for 15 minutes. I only got probably a couple more to do.
Sound real quiet.
Yeah.
You know, when you're suppressing around like this, the technology is quite good. But when you're suppressing around like this, it's a lot harder. Those veterans of Vietnam know that men went out there and put their lives on the line with some of these suppressors. And Dan Shea has supplied another one of these things which works very, very well. If I may.
What caliber is that anyway?
308, 762 by 51. You're absolutely right. This is a unit by John Cena. I try to avoid doing brand names because sometimes they can holler at me for trying to push one guy's suppressor over another. I'm friends with John Cena, Dale Blaylock, and they all make superb stuff, each one in his own field. But this is a John Cena unit. Let's see what we can hit out there.
Is it loud here?
Nope.
It shouldn't be too loud.
Crack of a bullet though.
Let's see. But remember, you're not wearing muffs. I hate to hit that little old motorcycle out there. I think it's a shame. Somebody should preserve it. But you can hear it hit.
Take out one of those cinder blocks.
Whereabouts? Down there? They asked me not to take out the dynamite. Cinder block, no problem.
Is that nice gun, Hunlo?
Very nice suppressor. Okay, that really kind of demonstrates it all for you. If you have any questions, anything more you'd like to see, but I'll tell you, If I were a shooter out there, I'd want to get to my guns and get shooting. Thank you for your attention, and thank you.
Fantastic.
Take it out.
Drive across the edge.
Bonnie and Clyde just never had a chance.
They had a little more metal in those cars those days.
That was his second shot. You got it. Around the other side and take it out.
World War II aircraft right before him, so the restoration.
I don't know if still is.
That looks all right.
I don't know about that good one half empty.
Jeez. You seen one way down there? Yeah, a little, yeah.
That's the core from armor piercing. Metal core from 30 caliber. Yeah.
Go!
Go ahead. You want to belt he's got?
Let's work our way down the line. Yeah.
Good.
the stakes are high, leave nothing to chance. Because if you're to succeed in the long run, sustained excellence must be your standard. The engineering firm of Heckler & Koch was founded on these words over 30 years ago. And to this day, excellence in precision engineering is still our only business. Our reputation for uncompromising and innovative standards was established early. In 1956, HK was commissioned to develop and build the G3 automatic rifle for the German military. And the G3 is still unmatched, both in design and performance. Today, HK is more involved in the development and manufacture of precision firearms than ever before. Firearms that incorporate advanced technology into rugged, robust designs. That's why leading military, law enforcement, and special operations units in the free world rely on HK Firearms. And that's why uncompromising sportsmen make the same choice. A direct descendant of the battle-proven G3 automatic rifle, the HK-91 in .308 caliber and the HK-93 in .223 caliber combine the durability of a military arm with the precision accuracy found in expensive sporting and target rifles. The HK-91 and HK-93 exceed the most stringent NATO accuracy standards right out of the box. Both rifles are equipped with a rugged and easily adjustable diopter sighting system, which makes target alignment as simple as looking through a scope. Here, an HK-91 is used without a scope on a 75-yard range. The target is a 3-inch exploding disc. One of the best ways to illustrate this rifle's capability to deliver accurate multiple shots is when the HK-91 is pitted against a traditional bolt-action rifle. Here, the unscoped HK-91 will shoot at the left targets, and the bolt-action rifle with scope will shoot at the balloons on the right. And for precision accuracy at long range, the HK quick detachable scope mounting system is unequaled. But a scope can sometimes be a detriment. HK's scope mount can be quickly detached and reattached to the rifle without re-zeroing. And like many HK accessories, it fits all of the HK-90 series rifles and carbines. One of the keys to the accuracy of the HK-91 and HK-93 is low recoil. Because of the HK delayed roller locked bolt system, much of the recoil force is transmitted to the locking rollers and redirected diagonally away from the shooter's shoulder. As a result, the recoil felt by the shooter is significantly less than with other rifles of the same caliber. The HK delayed roller lock bolt system ensures a positive and safe lockup, yet it's simple and rugged enough to pass the ultimate test of the battlefield. Accuracy is imperative, but so is reliability. The barrel and receiver of the HK-91 and 93 are manufactured with a specially coated, corrosion-resistant steel. The stock and forearm are made of a tough, high-strength polymer, resulting in an almost indestructible firearm. Few conventional rifles can function when subjected to this kind of abuse. The HK-91 and HK-93 will stand up to the kind of punishment that would ruin most rifles. And the fact that all HK rifles can be quickly stripped into robust sub-assemblies for easy cleaning and maintenance makes HK Arms the standard for accuracy and reliability. A complete line of accessories enable the HK91 and HK93 to adapt to any tactical situation. And interchangeable retractable stocks make the rifles compact for stowage in tight places. As utility rifles, hunting arms, and defensive weapons, the HK91 and HK93 are unsurpassed. The fact is, no other rifle can beat the 91 and 93 for reliability, ruggedness, and out-of-the-box accuracy. Derived directly from the MP5 submachine gun, a weapon used by special operations forces throughout the world, the HK94 9mm carbine is recognized by firearms experts for its uncompromising performance in the field and on the range. The same advanced design and engineering found on these weapons, shown here firing in sound-suppressed and fully automatic modes, make the HK94 the most accurate and reliable 9mm carbine available. Like all HK firearms, the HK94 uses a cold hammer-forged barrel. Our cold hammer forging process makes HK barrels last longer than barrels manufactured any other way. Like the HK91 and 93, the delayed roller-locked bolt system ensures the accuracy and functional reliability of the HK94 in any scenario. The HK Tactical Lighted Forearm. The quick detachable scope mounting system, along with HK's full line of accessories, make the HK94 adaptable to virtually any situation. The most significant development in handgun technology in 70 years is the P7. With the revolutionary squeeze cocking mechanism, the 9mm P7 pistols can be drawn, cocked, and fired in one continuous motion. Depressing the cocking lever by tightening your fingers around the grip makes the P7 instantly ready to fire. Simply releasing the cocking lever decocks the P7. All safeties are internal and designed to withstand even punishing drop testing. And the cocking lever principle makes the P7 safe to carry, even with a round in the chamber, and that means fast to deploy. If you've ever used double-action revolvers and double-action pistols, you know about the heavy trigger pull needed to draw back the hammer. Heavy trigger pull causes the shooting hand to tremble. The more the hand trembles, the harder it is to hit the target. But the P7 assures you of single-action trigger pull on all rounds. As long as the cocking lever is depressed, you have single-action trigger pull and single-action accuracy for each and every shot. In a critical situation, reloading a revolver leaves a shooter defenseless. With a P7, you can fire more than 40 rounds in the time it takes to fire and reload a revolver. But speed alone isn't worth much without accuracy. The P7's 3-dot sighting system enables you to sight the target quickly and is especially useful in low-light situations. Another advanced design feature of the P7 is its unique gas retardation system. Using gas pressure to retard the movement of the slide during firing eliminates the need for a locking mechanism or heavy slide. The result is a highly accurate, low-recoil pistol. 2 models of the P7 are currently available. The P7 M8 with an 8-round magazine and the P7 M13 with a 13-round magazine. Military, law enforcement, and special operations personnel the world over look to the HK P7 pistol for uncompromising performance, precision engineering, and technological innovation. A utility shotgun, a defensive firearm, and a reliable sporting arm. The Benelli Super 90 ranks as the preeminent autoloading shotgun in the world today. This 12-gauge autoloader has a unique Montefeltro rotating bolt system that minimizes recoil and maximizes accuracy. This feature makes the Super 90 one of the fastest firing shotguns in the world. When fitted with the accessory pistol grip stock, the Benelli Super 90 is the ultimate close-quarters defensive shotgun. It features a free carrier and a shell release lever for fast ammo changes and quick reloading. The magazine tube holds 7 shells, and the Benelli will function with a wide variety of loads. A 26-inch ventilated rib barrel is available for wing shooting, along with a 3-shot limiter plug. Barrel conversion is quick and simple. For a premier working shotgun, one that combines unrivaled speed and unconditional performance, the Benelli Super 90 is unsurpassed. HK Firearms have proven their superiority time and time again, whether in battle, on a wilderness hunting trip, or at the target range. For reliability and performance over years of use, whether for self-defense or sport, guns made by Heckler & Koch are the most uncompromising firearms in the world.
Up there.
Oh, I hit the guy with the brass, see?
HK91, full auto. Is that fun or what?
now it is.
Did I get to make all your points?
No.
Okay.
I don't know.
Hector.
What about your little screwdriver?
That thing flying away in the bike right in the seat. I don't know why that thing didn't fall.
There we go. You didn't have it all the way down.
Better.
Fits on AR-15s, fits on M1. Adjustable height and noise.
Like that?
I'm gonna try to get these guys to get a picture of it. He ain't loaded yet. Okay. So you guys stand on and hold it for me?
No, it's just the sealant, I guess. Ball bearing it. I don't care what. I bought,
line down it. One up. That big hole in the car down there?
It's a fun one, ain't it?
Oh, yeah, it's awesome. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking H&K, Jesus, don't they throw the goddamn...
I just got hit.
It's for the brass on, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's what's left on a motorcycle.
This one's a 45 caliber. I like that idea. You can hear the cooking down there loud. Any of the suppressors? Why not suppress something? Yeah, it's because the fellow back in those days, isn't there? For the quilt?
Probably other started the fire.
Just the thought.
Hunt in a little bit.
I don't think they're all set. What are they doing? Blowing off something.